Welcome, folks, to Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. Easily one of the most passionate and still underrated environments in college football. This crowd ready to roar for the Utes. It can be a tough place for visitors to win. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Utah Utes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Utes will kick this away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down and gets us started on the next drive. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Gives it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ducks. Just ran away from the defense.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to throw. It's Alvarado. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quarterback still with the football. Physical run-breaking tackles. Oh, and he fumbles. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score. Oregon.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
0.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll use the ground game here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A gain makes it second and medium. And there's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Utes pick up enough for a first down. He'll hand it off. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield, it's Alvarado. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Third down upcoming after that completion. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
At the 29-yard line. Good enough for a first down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 14, Utah 0.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps the football. Has the first down and more. Tackle, but first down.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option, He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
And the Ducks are in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They finally corral him at the 1. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. There's a design quarterback keeper. Battling down near the goal line, but loses the football.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The big fullback's got it here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Ah, the hammer. 2nd down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
That makes the score.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Silva. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone.
Take over. 1st and 10.
And the Utah offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Scanning the field, it's Alvarado. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
1st down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
6. Brings up 2nd down.
After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And the Utes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
By the quarterback. Picks up 4. Coming up, 4th down.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looks left and finds his target there. He stopped, but he gets a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He knocks this one right through, and they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Silva. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team.
And your inside units will take over. First and 10.
And the Utes offense takes the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Oregon. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Utah, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Silva. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Utah offense takes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Utah.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts from inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the runner takes off to his right. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score. Oregon.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Silva. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Utah offense takes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Alvarado. It's a quick grab. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Utes.
Yeah, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the 1st down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs here. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the 1st down, though. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. To the air, it's Alvarado. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's going to take another shot right here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got a 1st down and more. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The Utes will come to the line to run the hurry on. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
What did they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Back to throw. It's Alvarado. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
38, Utah 20.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. handed to the running back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Running back with the football. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. They'll run it from the gun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
On a drive that just won't end, it's 3rd down and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Tuna.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Utah 20.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Utah Utes take over 1st and 10.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. He hands it off from the gun. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 45, Utah 20.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And now the running back's got it again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Utes. Made the defense look slow that time. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. offense retakes the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, what a move.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's third down for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Moran. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. After the incomplete, he throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Utah. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. The game moves the ball to a 34.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down out at the 46. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Oregon.
Ready, set.
Crucial third down play coming up.
29
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it for a big gain. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
52, Utah, 34.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Silva. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.